Well, hello, gentlemen. How we doing? It is I, Agent Ranger Strong 1. Today's video, I will be ranking Connor's Super Goofy album, Wonder. The album Wonder has at least 12 tracks on the album. So I'll be ranking and reviewing. That I want to give some notes before I start this. I didn't pay attention to really what like the lyrics on this one. I will say I only like focused on. I mean, there might be some songs on here that I will give out because I did pay attention, I guess, a little bit with the lyrics, but I didn't pay attention all the way with the lyrics and stuff. Um, but anyways, I focused on the production part. I like the way how it sounds. Um, yeah, it was something, I will say. Um, I also I had another reason why I'm doing this is because I don't have any other idea videos to rank. I'm either thinking I should work on ranking albums. That might be a cool idea to do, I suppose. Doesn't matter. But anyways, let's get into the ranking, I suppose. Um, S tier is an awesome track we did. Or, I mean, sorry, spoiler. I don't think it would be this though. But S is like a amazing, cool track. I'd say is my favorite. D is not my favorite. I will say. This is no disrespect towards Connor. Connor is a guy that goes to Big Soap. You know the story. He's one of the viewers that watches Big Soap when you do Minecraft and all that stuff. So that's another friend of mine online. So I'm thinking in my head I should do another album. I said I was gonna only do like one album for Connor. Then it's like I think I want to do probably like the Wonder review, I suppose. So, anyways, let's get onto ranking. The first one is Entrancement. I wrote on my phone, and this is another thing too. I reviewed it and I put it all on my phone. Entrancement. I thought this song was cool with the production of it, and that's what it's mainly. It's just a type beat that he made. It was good. Um, yeah, I think it was good. I don't have, like I said, I didn't pay attention to the lyrics. So, easy way to rank this. I think it seemed like I really liked it. So, I will say it would be B tier. Um, Next one is I Know All Your Secrets. Yes, this one is a very good song, I will say, and it will be better than the Transmit song. Um, for what I said for I Know All Your Secrets, I said I will say it was a really amazing production, and his whispering was amazing on this project as well. But he did an amazing job on this, and I think this is a song is a vibe. I honestly agree. I like the bass. I'd say off of that song, and I know all your secrets. I can't wait to reveal them. Like he says that on the song. I love it. I think it's an amazing track I listen to. So if I have to give that track a ranking, I say it's an A tier. Um, it's another like one of my favorites off of the album. I will say. The next one is For the Sake of Keeping It Simple. At first, that when he was singing this, I thought it was so funny because he starts off with like a weird auto tune and then it becomes like a cool flow and it if it has spitting on this with the lyrics is great. The rhymes are great. Totally agree. Um, Keeping the money. Something like that. It was just so funny. Um, it's funny, I'd say. Um, Now, for to rank for the sake of keeping it simple, I think I will put this probably A tier. I will say it's pretty okay, I guess. Next one is I Hate It featuring Senpal, which is me. Um, so this is what I wrote about it. When making this song with Connor, I was in my PC room, my new PC room, and I was using Veloco at the time, but now I no longer use Veloco that much. But for me, I will say I could have, I guess, been more energetic, but like I said, if I did the energy, which I commented on the reveal of what Connor was doing, he said it was like it needed to be energy, and I guess you can say it could have had more energy on it. It's just that when it was my part, and when I was trying to make the song, putting my verse down on it, it sounded weird and awful. So I just kept a paste on it, and I just thought with my whole angry feeling with the song, you're right. You could have been more energetic, but honestly, I I also said that I think I would have sound bad. But for this song, I think Connor did an amazing job on this track. I will say, with me, I literally knew what to say because I hadn't. I mean, because you named it the song "I Hate It," which he says, "I hate it, I hate it, I hate it." Yes, and I knew exactly what to talk about, and that was like the time where I was like moving to like a new house and stuff, and I'm actually glad that I moved away from a horrible city, and I never liked being in that stinking city where I used to live. I really hated it. I hated the people there. They were rude people, trying to convince me I was stupid, and I just didn't like that about the people there. I felt betrayed. I felt washed up, brainwashed almost with them. I have sort of PTSD with them in a way. I have memories that keep reflecting, and it's on that topic. Um, I just really didn't like that city, and so I had the lyrics jotted down, and it was for hate it. I hate it, and I'm thankful Connor actually hit me up. I was gonna me and him are gonna probably do a new song because yesterday we were talking about like making a song, and I think we will do a song, but I don't know if it will sound good or not. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to think maybe I don't think I want to do a song with Connor. I don't want it to be posted on my channel, but I will, however, I will say I would love to be down for another song, and I could start the song and you can be the feature of it, and then you upload it onto your channel. We can do that, I suppose. But for me, no. I don't think I want to because I don't want to ruin my own catalog and they'll say, hey, this is not my favorite. I'm gonna click unfollow like every other idiot is. But that's just them being very desperate, and I don't like that at all. So, anyways, getting back to the "I Hate It" song featuring me. If I have to be honest with like ranking "I Hate It" featuring Senpal, I think, and I'm gonna be very clear. I think this track is like a B. Um, I will say because I would say it's pretty fair, I suppose, to put it round this way. Um, yeah, I mean it's okay. I just my whole life was trying to I don't know. I don't want to get into any more talking of it. I'm just so tired of talking about it because it's a painful story with that song. Next one is Enemies. I said this song has really great bass, and I love the way it was sounding. And when Connor was singing "Enemies, Enemies," and then like throwing sticks, which was like a confusing thing on that part. And then Connor Connor was getting done with his lyrics that transforms into like a nice tight bass, which I loved out throughout the song. I will say, that's what it says for enemies. Oh, I got a lot of enemies, enemies, something like that. Um, yeah, I like the production of it. I'd say for that one, and yes, I did talk a little bit with the verse. Um, but I don't really. I think if I have to rank um enemies, because I don't really have that much to say about enemies. I was just only like confused on that one part where he's like throwing sticks at a wall. Maybe I used to throw sticks, but matter of fact, I used to swing. Well, I swing sticks. Maybe it's a relatable thing, I guess, to say on it. I threw sticks all the time. I would always break sticks, throw it at the tree. Actually, that just sums it up pretty well. I guess I lied about how it would be confusing, but yeah, I used to like throw it to trees and then it'd snap and it'd be so cool. I used to climb trees too as well. And yeah. Now to rank enemies, I think I think I have to say it's like a strong B, I will say. I rank it B just because. Um anyways, the next one is The Doghouse featuring Nervinx. On this song, I love the intro, how it started with a nice piano, then it transforms into like a awesome bass. Um, I didn't like Connor's auto tune on this one, I will say. I just didn't like how sharp it was a little, or not sharp, but it was kind of too loud a little bit. Um, then it comes to Nervinx, which in his verse he talks about he didn't watch Hawk Tuah. That's a bunch of hoopla. I mean, that's a good rhyme, I'd say. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know who he was talking about, like the Hawk Tuah. I've heard that there's like a podcast, but you know how I became a I mean came across Hawk Tuah is because of the YouTube feed I was watching around that time. I was at the old house when that was happening. It was so cringe. I'd say the Hawk 2 thing is just weird. Yep, I just think it was weird. Didn't watch the podcast. I've heard there was drama. I've heard there's documentary about it. There was like drama going on. And there's like a documentary. I guess I watched. I remembered. That's all I can say about the Hawk Tuah thing. And then about this song, I know I said I liked it, but I don't think I can consider being like my favorite track off of the Wonder album. But I will praise the fact that there are some references, like Nervinx talking about soap. I'm not sure if there was like an argument with him and soap about it. Because, I mean, I think when I went and actually watched the Connor reviewing the I don't know, there was like some other album that he was reviewing and he was talking about like a topic with Ireland, and I think you were talking too about the Ireland effect, I will say. I think I do remember that. Um I'm not sure if there was I mean, I don't think that it's a big problem actually. Never not really a big problem because Nervink still comes once in the time to see soap, so I don't think there's any drama between them. So I think I just answered the whole question and the curiosity of me thinking about this when I reviewed it yesterday. All right, now to rank the Doghouse featuring Nervinx, I think um I think it's a B as well. There's like a lot of B's so far. That's surprising. I think it's a B/C. That's the way how I view it. But I will say I did like it, I suppose, because of how like the intro was like with the piano, it was nice, and then it becomes into like a vase. I will give it that. Okay, the next one I will say is nothing. Nothing. Um, I like how funny the intro was with this one, saying I'm nothing and I'm from the hoods. Yeah. This song talks about how Connor basically played Rocket League with Soap and he lost to him. And I think the style of the production kind of fits really well with Connor on this one, I will say. And the beat picks up and it was really good and kind of really, um, really stand flow really stand out on this one, I will say for nothing. And Connor's like accent it's so cool. I mean, that's pretty cool. He has like his accent. It just yeah. The way he like sounds when he said that um was cool, and I thought that was funny. Now to rank nothing, I think I will rank this one like a/S tier. I will say, but I think yeah, nothing is cool on this one. I will say. Next one, River Jams. River Jams. I love the intro on this so much. A bass to it, and then switches to like a beat, and it sounds like a great vibe. I will say that this is like one of my favorite tracks off the album. I think he did a good job. Um, Absolutely. I like the catchiness of like the piano and the drums. It was cool how he made it into like that type of song. And then I believe I've heard a couple times like off topic with the song River Jams, but he does talk about it in Soap Streams and he talks about it in other videos as well. I think River Jams, if I had to take a guess, is like his friend Anderson apparently has like a radio, maybe. Not entirely sure. I think that's what it is about, like a radio that. Not sure. Maybe it was like a brand, maybe he was talking about with this one. Um, yeah, I think River Gems is one of my favorites, I will say, off of the album. And I think he did an absolute amazing job. So if I have to rank River Gems, I think I will put River Gems S tier, I will say, because that was a cool vibe, I will say, for that one. Next one is Real Kid Fighting Mushrooms. I thought the loop of the verse sounded amazing. Like the message, if I have to tell you one thing, everybody stands for something, which I see as a positive verse. And then throughout the whole song, I keep hearing in the bass, which I love the bass. I agree. Like I like that what he said. If I have one thing to tell, if I have to tell you one thing, everybody stands for something. And Connor's like saying that um, you're special no matter where you feel negative about yourself, you're special. And that's amazing. And Connor's nice with what he's saying in his lyrics in some parts, I will say. Um, so it looks like when I reviewed it, I think I loved it. Can't really remember the production really. I have such a short term memory with this stuff, but Real Good Fighting Mushrooms seems like I loved it. Now to rank this, I think I'll put it B. I will say. The next one is Dishonest. I really don't have really much to say about this song, but I can say it's one of his weaker tracks to me. Not trying to be mean, I just don't like that check. Um, I mean, I just don't like that track, and I immediately got bored while listening to it. So I think Dishonest, in my opinion, and I honestly agree. I don't have really much to say about Dishonest, but I will rank Dishonest D tier. I didn't like that song really, and that's just my own opinion. No hate towards him. Absolutely not. No, no, not at all. So yeah, um, the next one is Tribute. I have a lot to say about this one actually. The piano with the bass was awesome. Was surprised on how long the song was. Yeah, it was like 8 minutes long and 38 seconds long too, as well, which was cool. Connor about his freshman year where he lost his friends and then he starts to live out through his high school year in meeting a guy named Daniel Van Cleve. And then he started making music together, and throughout the whole song, there were so many cool rap bars that he's spitting on this. It's pretty cool. Seems pretty deep. Says seems pretty far deep, like a long story of a lot of moments mixed into this song, which I like about Connor because it's cool lore. But then he says that his freshman year wasn't the only worst school year. He said junior year was even way worse as well. For me, it was freshman year, in my opinion, I think was great. I will say for me, but the I will tell you, freshman year I was really disappointed because it was the bathroom part that I really hated about my freshman year. I'll tell you this huge story about that. So, it's the end of the day, it's math class, trying to do all this elementary BS crap that was in high school in my education program, which was the dumbest thing they ever had to help us on, and they never really wanted to help us learn anything new. So we're just doing basically fifth grade. We're doing fourth grade, third grade, sixth grade type of math work. It's garbage. It's all elementary stuff. But um anyways, when we were doing that stuff, I asked my teacher if I can go to the bathroom, and sure, she said you can go to the bathroom. You should have went there before the class started. And well, here to clarify it, you don't feel it when you. It's strange because it's like when you start your math class and stuff, you don't feel it. Then when it gets to like the between the middle and slash the end of the day, it's like now you feel it. It's just strange. And get this, when it was my freshman year, Connor, if you went to like a bathroom and you had to go number two, they took the doors off the stalls. So we couldn't go poopy, poopy. Yep, you couldn't go poopy. Yeah, it was awful. They took the doors off. I don't know if some dumb kid, yeah, probably a dumb kid probably did that, but probably broke the door off of there, and they guess we had only one stall, and we only had an opportunity to only just hold it in, which sucked tremendously about the bathroom with that. And I had to hold it in until I got home, and then I told my mom about it, and she seemed pretty upset about it as well. But she couldn't even do anything because she was like busy focusing with my grandma and my dad around that time. Um, yeah. Um, now this seems like a yeah. It was a long story for you. It seems like when you. I'm kind of curious with the tribute, like how you have. You said you don't like your junior year, and I'd like to know what made your junior year so bad than your freshman year. I'd love to hear that. My junior year, I think, was amazing. I will say, for me, my junior year, I think it was awesome because I was blowing up with when I was doing the TikTok trends and stuff. Um, yeah, it was fun. It was a fun vibe, I will say, for my junior year. And then I was at a program where I wasn't really at school the majority of my time. I was at a on the job training. Well, it wasn't on the job. It was just preparing for me to work in the workforce. But I liked junior year because I didn't like. I really hated my teachers. I didn't like my teachers at all. Every single class teacher in the classroom that helped us out, it was treated disrespectfully. We wasn't taught the things. The teachers were lazy. They were on the stupid phones. They were all on that stupid stuff. And if we were asking now, say, why don't you come up to me? And then it's like when I am up there, I'm like, what do you think I'm here standing in front of you for? I need your help. And then she wasted stupid, foolish moment to tell me a random horseshit story about it. And it's like my fault because I don't get up most of the time to ask if I needed any help. Well, I would on some things. I felt really very uncomfortable, I will say, with my teacher, and I just couldn't go up to her because I felt so uncomfortable. But anyways, I'm sorry I'm going off with the long stories and stuff, but Tribute has some interesting things, and if I have to rank Tribute, um, yeah, it's cool. It has a lot of lyrics and it was expressed out really good, I will say, for this one. Tribute, I think it's A tier. Next one is The Sweetest Dream. Um, I think the type beat that Connor made wasn't really amusing on this one. And to me, I I also would say it's not a favorite. I listened to and that's all I can say about the track. There's no verse, it's just a type beat that Connor made himself. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't have any. It was anything to say because there's not really any lyrics on there because I didn't pay attention to it really. But I guess I followed only to the thing. I thought it was boring maybe with it a little bit. Now to rank the Sweetest Dream, uh, I think I think I'll rank this C, I suppose. Um, yeah, somewhere around there, I will say. I think there's something about the song that is good though. It's just a little bit of the noises, I suppose. They're somewhat amazing. I will give it that. I'll give the Sweetest Dream a C tier ranking. But anyways, guys, this is what the album is of Connor's Wonder album. Um, though, if I had to rank this 1 out of 10, I mean 1 through 10, I think I give it probably like it looks pretty clear. I think it's a 8.5. I will say for this album. That's all I have to say for the album. Um, again, please go and check out Connor is Super Goofy. I will hopefully try to put the comment down to the album if you want to listen, take a listen, or if you want to go and see Connor, go and check him out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.